Imagine if we had a fighter jet that was commanded by an AI. Dogfighting is fighter-on-fighter aircraft going at it. You can think about it as a boxing match in the sky. Learning to master dogfighting can take 8 to 10 years. It's an extremely complex challenge to build AI around. The prior approaches to autonomy and dogfighting tended to be brittle. We figured machine learning was probably the way to solve this problem. At first, the AI knew nothing about the world in which it was dropped. It didn't know it was flying or what dogfighting was. It didn't know what an F-16 is. All it knew was the available actions it could take, and it would start to randomly explore those actions. Scientists tried a new experiment with AI. They tried to simulate a dogfight between one of the best pilots in the world against an artificial intelligence program. At the beginning of the simulation, they could see the plane that was controlled by AI wobbling back and forth, flying very erratically, generally away from its adversary. As the fight progresses, we can see AI is starting to establish its game plan. It's more in a position to shoot. Once in a while, the learning algorithm said, "Here's a cookie. Keep doing more of that." We can take advantage of computer power and train the agents many times in parallel. It's like a football team. Instead of playing the same team over and over again, you're traveling the world playing 512 different teams, all at the same time. You can get very good, very fast. We were able to run that simulation 24/7 and get something like 30 years of pilot training time in 10 minutes. We went from barely able to control the aircraft to being a stone-cold assassin. What the artificial intelligence is doing is maneuvering with such precision that human pilot just can't keep up with it. AI is never scared. There's a human emotional element in the cockpit an AI won't have. One of the more interesting strategies our AI developed was what we call the face shot. Usually a human wants to shoot from behind because it's hard for them to shake you loose. They don't try face shots because you're playing a game of chicken. You run a high risk of colliding, so humans don't try it. The AI, unless it's told to fear death, will not fear death. It's humbling to know that the human pilot might not even be the best thing for this mission, and that thing could be something that replaces humans one day. With this AI pilot commanding fighter aircraft, the winning is relentless, it's dominant. It's realistic to expect that AI will be piloting an F-16, and it will not be that far out. If you're going up against an AI pilot that has a 101% win rate, you don't stand a chance. When we think about one AI pilot being unbeatable, we have to think about what a team of 50 or 100 or 1,000 AI pilots can continue to achieve. Swarming is a team of highly intelligent aircraft that work with each other. They're sharing information about what to do, how to solve a problem. Swarming will be a game-changing and transformational capability to our military and our allies. The question of the ethics of AI is largely addressed by society, not by the engineers, technologists, or mathematicians. Every technology that we bring forth, every novel innovation, ultimately falls under the purview of how society believes we should use it. Right now, the American Department of Defense says, "The only thing that is saying we are going to kill something on the battlefield is a human." A machine can do the killing, but only at the behest of a human operator, and we don't see that ever changing. They assure us that this type of technology will be safe, but the United States military just doesn't have a trustworthy reputation with drone warfare. And so, when it comes to trusting the U.S. military with AI, the track record kinda speaks for itself. The U.S. Defense Department policy on the use of autonomy in weapons does not ban any kind of weapon system. And even if militaries might not want autonomous weapons, we could see militaries handing over more decisions to machines just to keep pace with competitors. And that could drive militaries to automate decisions that they may not want to. Vladimir Putin said, "Whoever leads in AI is going to rule the world." President Xi has made it clear that AI is one of the #1 technologies that China wants to dominate in a technological competition. There is a very real race for AI superiority.